Hi everyone, Joel here. Let's Jangwon Min Sushinfo. Let's play Civ 6 today.
NANI?
As you'll know, Civilization is a turn-based strategy game, and I had this wild idea recently. For a pro gamer like me, what if I let the opponent take like 200 turns before I even start? So, by the time they're puffing smoke and kicking off industrialization, I'm still swinging clubs and chucking stones. Then, with a slick move, I get a primitive tribe to zoom past other countries in just a few hundred years. Wouldn't that make for a killer show? Man, I'm clever. Alrighty, let's kick off this game. Map, huge, continent. Now picking a leader, obviously our old buddy, Maori Chief Q. Difficulty? This is the game's default difficulty. I ain't chicken. Alright, the remaining 11 AIs are all random and default game mode selected. Let's get this game rolling. Okay, our settlers are born at sea once again. We got sailing right from the start because we're Maori, and embarked units get +2 movement and sail deep seas. So, we're safe as long as we're at sea. That way, we can chill for the first 200 turns. But the Maori can't just sit around doing nothing. Let our warriors explore on their own, and our settlers sail the world. In the meantime, we might as well make some gold from AIs. In ancient era, every new AI you meet is pretty friendly. They usually share their capital's location right off the bat. I wouldn't recommend to do this on this difficulty, because it's a fast way to get raided. But hey, we don't have a capital, so no worries about it. So, after a nice first impression, AI sends over some envoys. Cool, now we got some foreigners on board. It's kinda confusing for foreign envoys being on our ship, but hey, they don't come empty-handed. They bring goodies from their countries, which is gold. At a normal game pace, an envoy group brings us 20 gold. Okay, it's small change, but still, since we're not spinning right now, this idle gold might as well be ours. We could even loan it out for interest. Look at India's Gandhi, or Qin's first emperor. To start, they all need gold and are happy to trade long-term games with us. For every 21 flat gold, we can swap for 1 gold per turn from them. Then we start making money, and when we have 42 gold, we can swap it for 2 gold per turn. And like that, our income keeps rolling up. Each deal nets us nearly 50% profits. So, when we've got 100 gold, and after limbing it out 20 times in the first 200 turns, our wealth hits around 333,000. So now you know which industry is the real moneymaker. Alright, since every turn we gotta dish out loans to other nations, and also gotta manually keep our warriors and settlers safe from barbarians. 200 turns is kinda long, so I'm just gonna skip ahead.
3 weeks later.
The time has come for the 200 turn now, which is around your 1400. Meaning, in this game of Civ, we let other countries get a 5400 year head start, cause AI can't take our Maori's sweet loans for various reasons. Like, they're too broke, but they don't want to deal with us because they're not on good terms with us. Anyway, we're sitting on about 5,000 gold now, but it's all good, that's plenty. To make this video crystal clear, let me hit you with a reveal all. What? It's not about making it easier. That's not cheating for this video. Alright, with full map view, we see how each country is doing. As you can see, the world's hitting the renaissance, especially the most powerful Poland, almost in the industrial era. They just wiped out their neighbor Indonesia. Wait, wasn't I just trading with Indonesia? Props to the Indonesian queen, paying debts after being conquered. Deadbeats, take note. Since we are at 200 turns, it's Maori time to shine. It's time to pick where to drop our capital carefully. Flip on the settler lens, and you'll see most of the no man's land ain't fit for settling. Just a -20 loyalty, and it's a no-go. Leaves us with just these 3 islands off the coast. After mowing it over dinner, decided to plant the capital on this little southern middle island. No special reason. Just can't beat the barbarians on the other islands. So, we tough it out, land on the little island, and set up capital. Spent some gold, cleared out the nearby barbarians. Then, bam, on another settler, and off we go to the mainland west to spread out. So, we got cozy with Canada next door, decided to be buds. Also, we started trading with Canada, got some sweet tech and culture boost from them. Canada's all about peace, won't invade us just because we're the little guy. If the AI had a choice, I believe they'd go all out to help our primitive Maori tribe. Plus, we made friends with a few other nice countries. Gotta keep our international loan shark is running smooth. Okay, our settlers hit the south of the western continent at 220 turns. Without a natural wonder here that's good for some culture and faith points. But we're not here for the small bonus. Mainly, it's super easy to defend and comfy to live in. With these mountains and lakes, even if Phoenicia up north wants to attack, it won't be easy. What the heck? There's settlers heading south too? They build a city there. Not only is our defense line gone, and our second city might rebel due to inability to maintain loyalty. I quickly bought some luxury goods from Canada to boost loyalty in both cities. Some of you might say, hey, just snatch their settler. We've only got archers and horsemen. What are we supposed to snatch with? Phoenicia's settler being guarded by modern cavalry. Oh, never mind. These barbarians, they sure are quite fierce. So, we smoothly snagged another settler for our second city. Not a big deal, we're loaded. A third city was built in the mountains to the west, and a camp was planned on this hill. This way, we can keep those Phoenician forces at bay. Here's where the real headache starts. Our tech and culture research is crawling. Obviously, this tiny island won't let us beat the Brits or outshine the Americans. We're short on production and food, plus no tiles for tech or culture. Though we're 5,000 years behind, some early tech and civics are balanced out by game design. Easy peasy, but with just a few tech and culture points each turn, we're really head-scratching. Sure, some pros might flip the script with god-tier moves. Just gotta hustle, and I'll be on track in a few centuries. But hey, why keep it straight-laced in my videos? Time to think outside the box, right? This game got plenty of shady shortcuts. Let's look at this rich and unguarded country on the other continent, Netherlands. Just need a few horsemen, cross ocean, raid the Dutch, loot their campuses, theaters, and commercial districts, and we will get rich by doing this. So, by turn 235, our expeditionary force crossed the sea, aiming to raid the Netherlands on the other land. The Dutch? Totally caught off guard. Yep, no clue at all. But come on, not like barbarians took over, right? What's up with you? Letting your city get sacked? A big shot country, and you can't beat some barbarians? Gotta go. These barbarians are tough. So, scratch the Netherlands. Not with the trip now. Now, lots of places are war-torn from way back. Cities are all walled up with barracks. Our horsemen get sapped the moment they show up. And Poland, being top-notch, has even figured out seal. Every city's defense is like a mountain to our simple tribes. I looked at the whole map and found an only easy target. Our good neighbor, Canada. Just in time, our friendly deal with Canada just ended. We can totally call them out now. Canada always talking about being nice to the little guys. But never once did they lend us a hand from start to finish. Our Maori tribe so broke, asking them for a bit of luxury stuff. So what? They even ask us to pay for it. Kindly lent them money, showing respect for Canada's credit, and they dare to haggle with us? What a hypocrite country. So, after a few rounds of scolding, we declared war on Canada. Of course, our primitive Maori tribe couldn't beat a nearly industrial nation, but we have gold. Sent our envoys and diplomats up north to Kabul. After becoming their big boss, we spent 1260 gold to recruit the troops. Boom. We got 2 advanced field cannon units and line infantry. Canada was just relying on those 2 city-states up north for defense. Now, one city-state betrayed Canada, whopping another city-state. Meanwhile, our horsemen are landing from all over the sea. Canada's doors are wide open, ripe for our taking. Alright, we spent 20 turns, giving Canada a good scrub, letting them truly help the little guys like me. After taking some of their gold, we made peace with Canada. Not on purpose, just wanted to test our Kabul moat's firepower. We nabbed a big city in Canada's heartland. Suddenly, Canadians went from industrial to ancient times. Our Maori tribe takes good care of our folks. Once we talk her, we gotta govern right. I bought 2 builders to fix up the building in districts that was ruined in the war. But these Canadian troublemakers don't know what's good for him, thinking of rebelling. In that case, this city just became our prized possession. Every time there's a rebellion, we get to loot again. Then, with our brave Kabul mercenaries, we take it back and fix things up once more. A few turns later, we can loot it again in our Kabul. Kabul, you sneaky trickster. I just hate to keep your mercenaries on board. Fine, we're done pouring invalids and gold into Kabul. Even though we're raking in 300 gold a ton, we're not war profiteering. Most of the gold still comes from our legit financial income. Our 4th city, planted in the south of the western land. Settlers, you ask? Snatched up from barbarians, a Phoenician settler. Those Phoenicians are pretty grateful to our Maori tribe, totally keen on joining our simple life. And our scientists cracked the code on how to make field cannons by themselves. Now, our troops can finally throw down with other countries. But it's more like we won't get wiped out. Other countries are striding big into the industrial age. They're all about electricity, radio inventions, and their military's way more modern than us. Meanwhile, our Maori tribe's still figuring out irrigation, stuck in the Stone Age.